7. We're heading over to Spain on the ferry. Bonjour. This is the Bay of Biscay. And it's a lovely, lovely sunny morning. And I'm on the boat. So, my room is actually there, that's me. Mum and Dad have got a nice room though, they've got a Commodore cabin, but it's got no balcony. But one thing it does have is a kettle, which I haven't got. We're going to see if they're ready yet. There we go. There we go. Bonjour, monsieur, madame, room service. There they are.
Oh, this door.
Say hello to all the followers.
Hello.
This is what the service area should look like. It's just on 9 o'clock, things open. We're just coming to Hall Saragossa. So while we're here for a few days, we've I managed to get a hostel type, hotel type place, and basically it's a village or town or little town just south of Denia on the east sort of coast of northern Spain, sort of thing. So basically, this particular place, you have like a communal little kitchen. It's not really a kitchen, it's like a room where you can prepare food and put stuff in the fridge and everything. So why not we go inside and see what we've got being prepared for us today. First, we have to get in. Up here, and this is the communal cooking area. We have a fridge, a kettle. That looks like some water thing. Obviously, we all know what the microwave is because that features quite well in Trailer Park Cookshop. I've not seen one of these before. It appears to be some sort of grill or toast rack or something. And basically, we've got a little area where we can cook. There's no sort of sink apart from if you want to go to the toilet and wash your bits and pieces. But you leave your washing up there, and the hotel staff will sort it out. Okay. So the thing with how this works here in this particular place is that you can get your own food, what have you. And what you do is you can put it in the fridge. And look at this. Guess what? As long as you put your room number on it, we have a bag. We're going to open the bag and see what we've got today. And this is quite useful if you want some breakfast or something in the middle of the night. Trying to open this one-handed is near on impossible. But like I say, put enough thought into it, it can be done. So I have some variety, some cheese slices. What's handy about these cheese slices is that they're available, and they're all sort of separate. I think it gets there, so they're all separate, which is very handy. See, what else have we got in the magic Mercadona bag? Ham on. You got to have a bit of ham with your cheese. So, what may you ask as we do with ham and cheese? Well, I managed to pick up some croissants and some pastry yesterday as well. There you go. And for all those, there's some non-alcoholic beer. That is apparently about 35 cents a can. One of the favourites is asparagus, and it's very difficult to buy this sort of stuff, and it's very expensive in UK. But here it's about €1.99 or something. And this here is like a pickle dish. What they do is when you go to a local bar or something like that, and you have breakfast, you often find you'll have like a toasted roll or something. Well, not toasted, it's about like a French stick, okay? And with this French stick, they'll put some ham on in it and some cheese or whatever. But on the side, you'll get a little bit of what we called pickled salad or something. So sometimes it can have carrots in it and all that sort of stuff. And you get that on the side, especially in this part of Spain, which we're in Pego. Oh, one thing they do here, very good, is figs. You can buy a bag of dry, dehydrated figs, and you can sit there, you can eat your figs. Don't forget, put all your rubbish away in the bin. Oh, and some rolls as well. So I've got all these, I've had a couple out of them yesterday. I've got all these for about 99 cents. And these are all like the sort of rolls you get for breakfast if you were going to a hotel or something like that, or you're going to a restaurant at night, and they maybe bringing out that with soup, or they may be bringing out cut slices of bread. So we are still very aware of the pandemic. So you'll find a lot of places, a lot of communal places, will be requesting you still to wear masks and things like that. And the fashion now is to wear your mask when you're not needing it. Wear it on your arm. Because basically, if you have it around your ears all day, you end up looking like an extra out of The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings or whatever, with your ears at funny pointed angles. Anyway, what we're going to do today, do you know what? That fig is lovely. These are the way forward. Anyway, we're going to do croissant, one-handed croissant with ham and cheese. I know it's not the most exciting edition of Trailer Park Cooktop, but we haven't really got the facilities here to do anything. Right, here we go. Right, I'm going to do this. Right, hold on. Okay, so by the magic of television, here's one I sort of tried to make earlier. Anyway, let's get the ham. Oh, seriously. Regular viewers of this show will probably realise this isn't really a cooking show. It's more about technique, and especially technique if you're away travelling. Sometimes you will end up in different places. That not every town has a massive hotel and national chains and all that sort of stuff. And to be quite honest, I wouldn't want to stay in those sort of places. I think you get more character when something like this. I mean, for example, I did bring some. I know this is a sin in Spain, definitely, but needs must. I did bring some coffee with me, And what you can do is just make it up there yourself. You've got your cups and your saucers and things, and the obligatory olive oil is supplied. This is all communals, you see, so you're okay there. And yeah, and this, I don't know what this cereal is or how long it's actually been in there, so I'm not going that way on there. So yeah, nice little room. So here we go, back to the croissant. There we go, and that's it. Voila, as they say in, well, we're not in France, are we? We're in Spain, so it's salut or cheers. This is very good. Very good. That was all right. So, what happens? What do you have to do after croissant? Well, I've had a coffee. So the only thing left to do is test out this alcohol-free beer. So, this I got from the supermarket. Steinberg, they call it. So we're going to have a taste of this now. Been in the fridge, remember, so it's going to be cold. Oh. Oh, pardon me. Oh. Well, that went down really well, especially after the croissant. So, thumbs up. All done. Now, I'll just show you a little bit of my room. So there I have a wardrobe. There I have a bed. Sorry, I haven't cleared up, but never mind. And there's a little balcony. So this is quite a nice view in the morning. Right there in the distance is the sea. All over past the fields and over the fields and far away, I'd say. And that's a little bar that's been going down for coffee down there. That's very, very busy about 7 o'clock in the morning. They're all drinking tea and coffee and beer and wine. It just reminds me of being at a Witherspoons, really. But in this case, they're all drinking that and then they go to work. So there you go. So slightly different there. So looking up the street now, one of the streets in Pego, looking up towards the mountains up there. This is a one-way street, by the way. So looking at all the different colours of the houses and everything that really stand out when the sun shines. So here we are from another angle. So what I've done is I've able to watch a little bit of telly if I needed to, and just linked it up to the hotel television there. So there you go, there I am there. Everybody, this is my bathroom. It's not very big and there's not a lot of places to put stuff. However, the shower is really good, and the fact it's got a like a type of rainfall shower as well, but it also has one to wash your feet. So the reason how they do that is they've got a little doubler on here. So you press that in like that, and I haven't seen one in the UK because I really need one myself. And you press that and you end up doubling, so it diverts the water into there, coming out. So that's quite big. Now the drains here aren't too clever, right? So they back up a little bit. But the good thing about the deep shower base is that when the water backs up a little bit, you're having your feet, and it's like having your feet in a bath, a nice warm bath. It's really, really nice. We do get some shampoo supplied. This is your 75 cents Mercadona shower gel. Okay, so that's quite handy. And if I can get myself out of there again without getting stuck, that'll be even better. Anyway, so there you have it. A little tour of a little room in a little town in Spain. Now, for those people that like me, like to take their computer and bits and pieces and phone chargers, you're going to thank me for this. I got this little extension lead. It doesn't matter where you get it from, but I got this little extension lead from Amazon, and it's got 3 UK power sockets, but it's also got a strip of USB as well, which is very, very handy, and you've got an on-off switch. So all you do to that is you get that, right, and you get yourself a Euro adapter socket, plugs onto the end of there. So this one, it doesn't matter because AC, as we all know, is alternate current. So it doesn't matter whether you have the plug in that way or the plug in that way, okay? Because it is AC, okay? They don't have that same sort of thing. It's more vital in the UK to do that sort of thing. But out here, it works very well. And there's your plug. And then you just put it in now. I couldn't put mine this way because it kept on falling out, so I do mine this way. Okay. So when you put it in like that, it sort of stays in quite well. You just make sure it's in, no arcing or anything like that. And you've got an extension, and you've got, this is my phone charger here. This is a wireless charger. This is a stupid selfie stick that the battery lasts about 2 minutes. But that's about it. And my PC needs a bit of a dust, ladies and gentlemen, but never mind. I give the cleaning lady the day off, fortunately. So yeah, and what you do is you buy yourself a little lead, okay, which HDMI lead. Get that from Amazon quite cheaply. And you can connect, obviously, use your computer and do what you want. And use the screen as well, up there. So there you go. Bon dia, as the French say. Right, come with me, Vintage Trailer Park Cook Shop, for a quick walk round Pego. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up from the hotel. And we're going to walk into the centre of Pego from the hotel. There we go. I've chose the hilly route just to get a bit of exercise. You can see all the houses and things on the way up. All very colourful. Getting some strange looks. When they're I'll cross over the road here. So this is Pego. And the obligatory mask. So we wear them over here. At the top of the hill. Cool, bloody hell. All these little winding streets, these maps, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. Bom dia. Bom dia. see, the streets are quite narrow, so I always have to be aware of cars coming up the other way. Walking into one of the little squares, the first square. Absolutely stunning up here, absolutely stunning. Little palm trees up there looking good. Although please don't write in because I'm not a tree person. So they look good. Whether they're healthy or not, who's to know? And the way that the flowers are all done down here, very tasty, very tasty. And as I stroll through, with the sun beaming down in my face, don't forget guys and girls, it's only October, middle of October, 2021. So masks, yes, are still a thing. Masks are still a thing, guys. The Spanish more so. A lot of people are wearing their masks in the open air. When there's particularly some gatherings of crowd and things like that, they will all be wearing masks. Okay, so there you go. As we come up to a tobacco shop. Now, in Spain, since the year dot, you can only really buy tobacco in tobacconists. You can't buy it in supermarkets or anything like that. You can buy them in the machines. A lot of machines in the bars, and will allow you to buy cigarettes as well. So just down the street there, towards the mountains. Very nice view. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn left there by the tobacconist, walk round into the thing. All these little streets as well. Have a look at little tiny streets. Amazing. So what we're doing is now we're coming up to the central of the town. So like the central square. This is where the market is. Where they have all the market and things like that. And it's a lovely, lovely day here. It's about 20, I think it's going up to about 22 degrees today or something. In the sun it just feels a lot warmer. But yeah, lovely bar. Now this where I am now is the where they have the market. So they have a market here, I think it was the other day, I can't remember what day it was. But it basically closed certain roads off, so you can get round, but you can't get within that sort of zone, so it's all closed off. So yeah, it's a big old square. And you can imagine the market here selling all sorts of goods, leather, well, looks like leather, smells like leather, I don't know whether it is or not, but sorts of shoes and whatever markets sell. So yeah. No matter where you go in the world, I think there's probably one on Mars actually, there's always a spa. There is always a spa. And to the right of that, that's your post office. As you can see, being a nice day, everyone's out. It's only in the morning, but a lot of people, well, before they go to work, they'll go to a coffee and a bar. It's much more, very, there's a social aspect to all of this. And everyone's just sitting outside, enjoying themselves before they go to work, or if they come from a night shift, whether they come back or whatever. So yeah, it's really nice. So as we come back down, if I wanted to do all the streets in Pego, I'd be here forever. But we're going back down. I'm going back down now. Whatever way it goes back down. So we go back down now. Down another street. A few different shops. I'm not sure. It is 11:15. I'm not. It's a Saturday, 11:15. So I'm not sure what the hours are and all that. Plenty of bars and everything around. There are some, I think, fortunately have closed. Some haven't been open since I've been here. So, but hopefully everything should start getting back to normal very soon. But don't forget, it is off season as well. So you're just walking down the street, and where would you get a view like that? That's beautiful, right at the top of the mountains there. What I have found though here is parking is at a premium, it really is. The streets are narrow, so a lot of the time you've only got approved for one set of cars. But don't forget, a lot of these houses here, they've all got like garages, some of them have got garages, you can't just park outside there, you know. You'll probably either be fined or towed away by the local police. Sometimes the curbs are painted yellow. In this case they're not, because these aren't actually garages, but sometimes when you see the garages the curbs are painted yellow, and also you've got the drop curbs there, so you know you can't park there. And especially on market day, it really is difficult. Sometimes you have to sort of park a little way away, then walk up if you like. You can probably hear the some sort of clippity-clopping noise, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is my flip-flops. I found it very easy to walk around in flip-flops here in Spain. I also like getting lost as well. I haven't a clue where I am, I really don't. But what you can do is you can use the mountains for navigation purposes. You can say, well, I'm left of that mountain, but I'm right of that one. It's certainly a lovely day. I knew it wouldn't be long before I found a curry house. Buddha eyes. I wonder what that's like in there. Buddha eyes. Wondering earlier on in the video why I would say be saying bon dia as opposed to buenos dias. And the reason why Buenos Dias, the reason why that is because this part of Spain is Valenciano. So Valenciano, don't ask Vince from Trailer Park Cookshop. I'm not really good at languages, but there is very many dialects around Spain, and this particular dialect is where we are now. It's Valenciano. So there's slightly different sayings. So Buenos Dias, more to the south of Spain. Bon dia, which sounds sort of sounds like Portuguese, doesn't it, in a way? But bon dia, when it's more to the north of Spain. So it's probably been thought of before, but do you realise if we had trees, you know, enough to grow stuff, we had trees lining all the streets, it could grow fruit and just like have people help themselves. In here, just behind me, they look like apples or manzanas, and they're hanging just off the. These apples? No, they're not apples. They're lemons. They're lemons that haven't been lemoned yet. It's a cook show, and you're wondering why I couldn't mistake an apple from a lemon. Well, recently in the news, a detective or a policeman in Brighton couldn't tell the difference between a goldfish or a shark. So I think there's some retraining there needed. Roundabout, hey? A little bit of grass there, palm tree, the old palm tree in there. I like that. Oh, it's quite very tasteful indeed. Very tasteful indeed. There's a tourist info. So Pego does have the tourist information place. Don't ask me where it is. All I've seen is lorries delivering, fuel pumps, all free, empty. It's like fuel as well over here. There's no queue for any pumps or anything like that. And you can still get the good stuff. So I'm now walking my way back to the hotel. It's about 0.3 kilometres away, so shouldn't be that far. 10 minutes walking according to this. 0.3 mile. I can't remember what Google Maps did say. But yeah, I come round for some reason. I come round the top and ended up really far out, sort of the other way towards the industrial areas. So, never mind. It's all about what travelling's about, isn't it? Everyone's also said very friendly. Everyone says hello. Bom dia. Bom dia.
Yeah.
Sí. ¿Qué tal? Good. Muy buen. Muy buen. Everywhere you walk seems to be bleak uphill. But that brings us to the end of the tour of Pego. So I hope you've all enjoyed a little tour of Pego. Gone around the whole lot, but a little taste of Pego here in Spain.